All right, guys, I just thought I'd make you a little update video on my well house. I hadn't talked about it in a while, and I'm real happy with it. Everything's going really good. One little thing I did is I went out to Wally World and I got this little light and put up here, and it's a motion detector light, and I just mounted it there, and it kind of covers everything behind me pretty good. When you're walking up here, it makes it nice. It turns the light on, and if anybody up here messing around, it turns the light on. And I'm using this little heater right here and here, and I think the lowest setting on it is like 40 something degrees is the lowest it'll go. And I come in here last night, or should I say yesterday afternoon, about, I want to say it was around 4:30ish, and it was 50 something degrees in here. Well, outside the temperature's about 35 degrees, and the door's been open for a few minutes. And this thermometer right here says, it's about what, 44 degrees. And this one up here says it's a little above 50. So it's whichever one you want to believe. But just in case you haven't seen this, I built my own little drilling rig out of a riding lawnmower and some other stuff I just kind of cobbled together just to make a hammer drill. And it worked really good. I've got a video on YouTube. It's a real short one. It's probably, I don't know, several years ago. And I made a short little video, and it was right at the end when I was getting done, and I did it more for the family than YouTube because I really wasn't doing YouTube yet. And I dropped it down, and I was down to Riverstone. And the way I was drilling this thing, I really couldn't get through that. If I know now how to do it, but I didn't at the time. This well is only 16 foot deep, as you can see how big around it is. I wish I had a light to shine down in there. But it's pretty decent sized round. That's a 1-inch pipe with a coupler right there so I can winterize it and stuff. But the water comes from the well, goes into this Harbor Freight pump. It's just a pump. It doesn't have a diaphragm or anything on it. And it comes up here, goes over here, and goes into this. This is a 1,000 liter tote, or with it completely full, if I did my math right, that's a between 275 and 280 gallon tote. And as you can see, I got all my goodies sitting up there. And then it comes out of the tote, across here, down. I got a shut-off valve here so I can shut this off and it can't siphon. And it goes into this pump. And this pump, this is another Harbor Freight pump, but it has a basket below it with a diaphragm in it. And it leaves this, goes over, and I have a filter here. And that discoloration in it is iron in the water, and I need to flush it again. Goes down there, and then it goes all the way back there to an outside frost-free faucet, and then it goes to my cabin right there. And in the cabin, we have a hot water heater tank, a shower, a toilet, a kitchen sink, a bathroom sink, just about everything everybody has in a modern home. And we don't ever have a problem. Now, like this right now, I can turn that pump on from the well, and I can get about 75 gallons of water an hour because it's been raining a lot. And so the ground's really good and full of water. Now, late summer, early fall, I was only getting about 25 gallons of water. But if you're halfway careful and just every once in a while, when you're outside messing around, cutting firewood or doing whatever, just walk over here and turn the pump on for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, pump you some water in there, take a little break, set it on that 5-gallon bucket right there, and pump you 25 gallons of water in it, and go back to work. And in an hour or so, take you another break. Come over here and sit down for 5 or 10 minutes and pump you another 25 gallons of water. And I was able to do fine. Like when I'm up here by myself, it's just a toilet, a shower, and washing a few dishes. Of course, my wife has a whole lot more hair than I do, so she takes a little longer shower and uses a little more water. But even in the shower, I put a little ball valve. It matches everything in the shower. It's not like a ball valve like this. It's just it fits in line to your hand wand, and you can turn the pressure down where you're not getting a large volume of water, but you're getting plenty of water to shower. And by doing that, you can take a nice shower and not use a ton of water. And in my hot water heater tank, it's only, I think it's an 8-gallon tank. So they're not going to take a very long shower anyways, which is my plan from the beginning. I don't want people taking an hour-long shower whenever you're on a system like this, because you just don't have the water to do it. But I've mixed concrete for this floor. I've mixed concrete. I've got a 16 by 32 shop. I mixed all the concrete for it. And I'm talking about a dump truck load of sand, a dump truck load of gravel, and Portland cement, and I mixed it all in my Harbor Freight concrete mixer and did it myself. Same thing with this. I did all of that out of this well. And we've been running this. The last time I think I did a video on this well was, it's been either 12 or 13 months. I think is what it's been. And I just thought I'd make an update. Everything is working great, especially since I got everything in 1 inch. The only thing that's not 1 inch is this little piece right here, where I can back flush this. It's a centrifugal filter, and you can back flush it, open this valve, open this, and run the water hose out the door, and it will knock any dirt and stuff out of it. And then this little piece from right here to right here, it's smaller than 1 inch. I think it was 3/4 of an inch, but that's the only thing that's not 1 inch. And it'll pump way more water than you want. I mean, like for a water hose and stuff, it's all you want. It'll give you everything you want. And that frost free down there is about 100. I think it's 150 foot or 125 foot. I can't remember off the top of my head. Me and my brother and my dad put that in. That was I didn't have this well house here. I had just a little box, kind of looked like a generator box sitting here, just covering everything up at that time. And we did that, and then I had water and electricity up there so I could build my cabin. But it's working out really good. Like I said, the well's only 16 foot, but it has a large volume. You can see, like I said, I can't remember the measurement of that, but it's a big hole, and it's right down on Riverstone. You know, rocks as big as your fist and bigger. And I just couldn't get through that. But now I know how to have gotten, if I was doing it again, I'd know how to get through it now. But anyways, it produces enough water for us, for what we're doing. And I just come down once a day. And usually it'd be, you know, anywhere from 225 gallons up is all we've used in a day. And well, today we've used we filled the hot water heater tank up, all the water lines up, because I had winterized everything. And we only used like 30 gallons of water today. I just filled it up a little bit ago. But all I do is just come out here, turn this on, and it picks up, pumps the water in there. And whenever the water gets up to right in here somewhere, I just shut it off, and we're good to go for the whole day the next day. And I'm up here by myself. I might only come up here every 3 days, because I don't use near as much water when I'm by myself. But, it works real good. And I also have, if I wanted, I have done it once. I drained this tank and got all the sediment out of it, and I made this thing right here where I can put it on that down there at the bottom. This thing right here, this piece of black plastic, cost as much as that whole tank. And I about never found one, because I really know what I was looking for when I was getting that. But this is my old pump. It still works. It just leaks because it froze and busted one year. I didn't winterize it properly. And but I keep it because if I had a problem, I always have a backup pump that I could use. It does leak a little bit, but I'm talking about, you know, 1 or 2 drops of water a minute, which is nothing. It's literally nothing. But I just thought I'd make a quick little video, and anybody that was interested or wondering how things were going, it's going great. If you want to see the little drilling rig I made, it's a snapper riding lawnmower standing up on its end, and I use the transmission and the tires and stuff that are on it to run it. And I built a little, I think it was 8 foot tall pole out in front of it to use as a drop, and then I would use the transmission to wind it back up and pull it up so I could drop it again. And it worked really well, and it didn't cost me anything to build it but the welding rods. That's, I mean, nothing. And the electric motor, everything, I was just stuff I had at the house. And it's in there somewhere. I don't even know where it's at, but you can find it if you go to my YouTube channel, Okie Jeep, and just go over there and take a look. And this little light up here, it's just a little old cheap old Walmart light, but as you can see, it puts out a ton of light in here. You can see all my junk. And well, you guys have a great day. I just thought I'd come out here and make a video. I was coming out to fill this thing up, and I thought, well, I'll just take the camera with me and show everybody what's going on. Well, you guys have a great day, and take care, and thanks again.